Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 187 of our Let's Play campaign, Final Factory. So last time we had a bit of a mishap that we do not talk about. That's behind us, but I would like to just illustrate this part. And we built a new line that goes down the second path, and that's now been running for a bit, so that all of these locations down here by that mode is powered, and they have plenty of nuclear fuel. That should be fine for everyone, and I can only hope that it works. So you're at 64, so you're idling, and this one is also idling because all these are done. And what is the holdup? The holdup must be this and here, science. What is the holdup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, the holdup is quite naturally the fact that I have not done this. But another thing that I just noticed, I have 15,000. That doesn't seem like the right number. That seems like a way too high. This is not what we're supposed to do today, but I can't help it. When I see this, I gotta fix it. So 2,348 as is. What I need to do is make sure that this one, yes. Oh. Yeah. That actually also needs to be, I mean, aside from read, then I also need to enable when. No, not enable. I'll do that on the logistics side. So this will be enabled when that is less than 100,000, because that is just absurd. Great. There. That one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Good. So let's see. This one is now ready to launch, but it will not launch because this one will not input. That was the last thing that launched. 51. 2351. I wish I could make it even more visible than that. This one ready to launch. This one ready to launch. Okay, they're actually quite fast. They're ready to launch. This one not ready to launch, but this one will fill up. Fill up. Okay, so 3 of them are ready to launch, and the other 3 will soon-ish. 35, 50 something, 80 something else. 88, 90, 92, 95, 97. That one. Launch preparing. It shouldn't launch, it's just simply preparing. Yeah? Yep, no launch. That one, 85. That one as well. And let's just see this one actually also go up. That means after this happens, they will stop demanding. There you go. Now they'll stop demanding. All these are enabled. They'll stop demanding as long as we have 118,000. Yeah, that's a bit much. What we want to do today is actually something completely different. We talked about last time, or maybe the time before, that it was silly that this was here while that one was up here, so it had to go all the way. I'd like to reclaim this territory, and that means I will take this thing. Now, things are getting a bit interesting. The funny thing is, or the great thing is, this is exactly the same type as all the other ones. And I want it right there. So first things first, let's make sure that we have the room for it right there. Now the next part is taking this blueprint. I want to take these out and I want to take these out because that gives me more flexibility on... See, I really like to make it like this. Okay, so there's some lights down here that are highly irrelevant. And that means I can build it like this, or I could even build it like this if I wanted to. And I definitely want to, so I just take this one and make it, mush it right in the corner. And that means this thing... What are we missing? Nope. Because if I look at down here, I have 4 of these. This one... What do we have here? That's the golden one. I'm gonna have 3 of, 4 maybe? 4? Yeah. I don't know, why not? This one's also kind of absurd that I went this much iron because I'm not gonna get it anyway. So am I gonna do that crazy thing I usually do? Yes, I am. Okay. Poor robots. And especially because of the reason why I'm doing this. They're not coming yet. And I need to get down here. And you know what? This one, I'll just take it like this. That's going to be faster. And that's... Look at this. And I'm sorry that I just commanded everyone to get crazy like this. And I'll do this one. And you can see where this is heading, right? You can see where it's heading. That one goes here. Oh, I just locked myself in. I always do that. This squeak through is such an essential part of the way I operate. Alright, that's a big, nice, beautiful mess. Huh, that's sort of strange how where my robots are disappearing to, because I was actually having more than this. Not a lot more, but it's just a bit more. Okay, so I'll start by taking these out. And it's kind of difficult, but we'll do it. There. And also up here. First things first. That was a mistake, that one, but okay. How's this one doing? I don't know. The deconstruction. Okay, they are definitely not doing anything. So let's just get them activated on this. I know you want to sneak cheat, but you're not going to be allowed to do that. There we go. And what about this? That must be just something that's stuck there. We'll take this one. And this is the usual part. And now I think I will... You know, they're still not very busy, so I'll just do that one. I guess that's fine. This one here, can I just claim it? Oh yeah, that was easy. Okay, I had such worry about this. So what is it I want now? I want to make sure that I have this thing, which whatever the hell it is. I want one more of those. With the exception of this, of course. And here. So now that area here, not you, my friend, corresponds exactly to this part. I got stuck again. How often does that happen? Every time. All right, so that's now ready. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but... So that one's going to be... iron ore. That one's going to be iron ore. That one will be... landfill. Stone bricks. This one I don't like. I don't want you there, but that's something I can deal with. That one. And this one. Okay. So far so good, and that means now we can go down here. Take this one again. It will now be ready. Good thing I didn't press it. And off the lights and off with these. Then we are ready. See, where's the best potential option? That is right there. That's as good as we can get it. And it unfortunately requires you to be gone, but that's okay. Like this. Yes. And I will get these. Yep, that's okay. on this side as well. I think I'll just make sure this one continues out here. Right, so this is pretty damn exactly how I want it. Now comes the fun part. You, sir, are going to get destroyed. And you know what? All this. That one destroyed. This one can also be destroyed. And this one can be destroyed. They're very small. But that one, unfortunately, yeah, not gonna happen. This one, this train station, I want you to go up here and then add uranium out. We do want a different condition. We want a condition that's circuit. Yes. Now that will not complete. This thing should be highlighted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7-ish. This one. I'll make it a centrifuge. Isn't that how I marked it? No, not really. Whoa, that's a lot. Don't care. Don't care at all. Do I? Maybe I care a bit. I think we have to go down there, and I know that I'm straining my robots, but this way I'm not straining my logistics bot, and that we have to fix, because it can't just be only the poor construction bots that have to do all the work. So let's get the logistics bots to also do something. Here we go, we have the green stuff flying over us. Radioactive robots flying with... Drones flying with radioactive stuff above our heads. That's nothing to worry about. It's all shiny. And this one... I know you want to try to reposition it internally, but I won't allow that. Yeah. And this one... There's still some... Oh, that's me working. I've suddenly been included in that part. That's okay. And let's run away from it and get over here. Okay, this is actually perfect because that's exactly how I want it. Can you please stop this? These are also on the list of things I don't want to carry around. So are they. Come on, robots. Can you please walk away from it? Walk away from it. Walk away. Still not. That one. There you go. That's... They still... Okay, so now the robots... That one. Let's remove this one. Because we don't need this anymore. And we... Wait for the autosave to complete. And then we need some... Oh, insert full. Yeah, I know that. I know it's full. But remember to get into some reasonable area like this. And then we reestablish the grid as well as we can. Well, of course we can. There. That is now established. Kind of. Nothing works because everything is stuck here. Oh yeah, I just need to get in within area. How's our robots doing? Yeah, logistic bots are not doing so well. Okay. Okay, finally. And why you're still working on that one? Please go away then. Alright, I'm gonna get the hell away from this area. Because this is just an absolute mess. I love this kind of mess. I know that it's not like efficient way of working, but I absolutely love this way of playing. Just, come on robots, do work. This one, I have no idea. It's 128,000 across the base. Loving it, absolutely loving it. This was working fine. I'm just trying to pick up all of my robots. Are they picking up? I don't really see that they're picking up. I see the flickering, but does it change? No, it just does. Look at that. It just doesn't react. See? Oh, because I'm trying to pick up and then it goes there. Okay, never mind. Are we getting anything? Yeah, okay, so just slowly, the robots are still not able to join because you can see this one is going a bit up, goes a bit up and down. We should be more consistent that always choose mine as priority, my robots. It'd be nice. And some of these, they're okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I can take these. Yes. There, this is working now. Okay, so that was simply because I could not pick them up that it got messed up like that. Okay, and 4. How are we doing? Yeah, they're still struggling. That's perfectly fine. And look at the mess. I'm just gonna zoom in so there's less mess. And all of my storage up here. But the great thing is, all of this is now, let me just check. This is within the area. So what I can do is simply take from here and all the way up. Come, keep going all the way up. Yes, and then from here. Not all the way over, but close. Now the one thing I'm a bit worried about is that one is probably useful. So probably don't take that out. There you go. Now that is now consistent. Whoa, what is this part? That's interesting. I guess that was just something we had at some time ago. That's dead. This one is also absolutely dead. Insanely dead, even. How about this one? I did upgrade a bit so we could get rid of it faster, but still 41. It's going to take forever. These. And there are still a few things that are not done yet. What about robots? No construction bots and no logistics bots. That's to be expected. What is that? That's steel coming in? Oh, lovely. I like the steel coming in. Do we have some steel now in my inventory? Yeah, we do have a bit of steel. So I think that was because we looked at this one. It's the 180. So now we can start. Whoa, what is that? Oh, I did get the worker robot speed. Nice. Okay, I'll take the next one. That's 100 something, 128,000. So we're going to need a few robots to get this off the ground. Let's have a look at the speed it's working by. So on an instant cycle, it's about 3. Here, it just slowly goes up. We're going to remember to take a look at it in a couple of seconds or so. All right, come on. This one. Oh, yeah. The one thing that was really cool about this, have I just messed up? And the cool thing was that these would not be in the way. So kill that. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Yeah. How is that not just exactly what I wanted? Why did they link so different? That one? Oh, it's because it's linking out to the side. How about you get the hell out of there? So that's the issue. Hey look, they're not going out anymore. That means things are quieting down. Yep, we're back to 26,000 robots. None busy. What is the point of this one? This is purely aesthetic. But that does not mean that it's a bad idea. Purely aesthetic. But it's rather strange how they are flickering so often when I'm trying to deconstruct or to mine something. Got that one. This one. And go. So, what we've done now here, this part I don't like that much. Here, how much do we have in the inventory? We have 163. So, now I am curious. Okay, so this is now gone. Now we can start. Okay, one more thing that I should mention. I have fixed, you know, a couple of episodes ago, we fixed this one so that it was constrained. This one was stopping. That means they're blocking here instead of going empty back and forth. That was, of course, also the problem for copper. So this has the same for iron here. Beautiful iron. 1, 1, and 0.1 here as well. That's also working. And lastly, certainly not least, also for coal. But it was the steel that was the main concern. Now let's look at something else. This one is still a bit annoying because it has to go up here, and I don't know why, but I really want to empty this one in a good and honest way, so that's why it does that. Now we are going to build something new. One. Oops, that was too much. I will start with the blueprint we have right here. This one. So this blueprint is a way for me to scale up my power. Let's have a look at the power actually. Oh, hold on. Let's have a look at science because that should be pretty good right now. Now this is good. You can see how it fluctuates up and down. I don't know why it does that. It's just probably just the cycle that it works on. So this is pretty stable at 3K. And what is the consumption in order to do that? It is about 10K, but that can go up and down, mainly up. Yeah, see this one, nothing, and then we started. Now this monstrosity here. Oh, sorry, power. Power, let's also discuss that. This power is, I'm generating 15 gigawatts, 16 gigawatts here. But this is actually not that far from our maximum. Let me see if I can do some calculations just for the hell of it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 10, so it's 18. So 18 in total. Each one is producing. This one is 40 megawatts, so this one is 40. Each one of these, the corners are 120 because of the neighborhood bonus. These in the middle are 160. So we go to our calculator. That is 160 times 4. That's 640. That's 160. So that's 1,120 times 18. That is 20,000 or 20 gigawatts that we have. Well, how much are we consuming? We're consuming that much. Yeah, okay. So it's now at 16. We can get a bit more, but it would be nice to have something else. So why don't we also start doing something like this? And that could be our new design here. Because what we have done is all of this. See, now this, the next one gets a bit dicey because I really don't want to take it all the way down. But I think it could be taken one down. Which means this part, I guess. This part. And I don't want it further down. even this might be too far. So how do we like this? This will increase, but it's still going to take an absolute insane amount of time. And here and there we will have some issues with the radars, but we'll deal with it when we get there. Like that. And this one. Why don't we take this one and just put it here? Then I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem, but it just takes one. And this will also start using quite a bit of steel, which means that we'll probably run out of that at some point. Ooh, I'm actually shift placing it. That's a bad idea in general, to shift place things, unless you absolutely have to, because that means if you one tile off, it will happily put everything down one tile off. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so this is actually pretty fine to do that, and I think I could do that really easily. Just plaster it down all over the place. Bigger blueprints would probably be easier, and just for now, we have no idea if it's night or day, but if you look on a 10-second, that's still not providing any kind of information. But we almost have the 1000. Yay! And as you can see, it's probably going to take a while for it to get anywhere near usefulness. Okay, that died. Oops. But that's the beauty of it. And the reason why I can just do this is because down here, that one, whoa, look at that. That was such a perfect timing. Look at that. Ha, nice timing, huh? All right, that should be a synchronized launch. That's a great way to end. We are at 2,363 rockets launching. That's a somehow random event or random number. It's starting to launch quite well, but I'm also pretty sure that the steel will start decreasing rapidly. Yes, it already dipped. But we have the space science. That space science will now hover around 100,000, while the steel will just start tanking. However, we will have enough of this nuclear that we really don't need that much of. Whoa, what? Oh, okay, there you are. This part here, 163. I'd like to see this burn through. It is not. Oh, right, because it's... These are working. That's the Covarex. But the actual processing here is not. I think we need to enable that so we just get rid of it, because we want to get rid of all the stuff. And then as we need more, we'll pull it in from the mine directly. If we can do that. That means all the way over here, we're just going to have a look at it and just see reason why it's not working, or it's not working. That one, okay. So this one says 100,000. This one doesn't say anything. So if it has exactly 100,000, but that doesn't seem like the right number. It does just seems like an arbitrary number, doesn't it? I'll keep it like that. I'll keep it. That's fine. With this one, we'll just burn down, and once it's burned down, then I can hook up this one and just pull them in as I need. Good. We're going to wrap up. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you're enjoying how we're just tweaking the base and trying to find new things that will work, needs to be worked. And the next one is absolutely the steel that must be put some effort into. So thank you for joining. See you next time. Bye.